So this is the Grand Hotel at Point Clear, Alabama. And parking lot. We're in room 3102. She might not let me in. There we go. And
what is talking about emergencies?
Siri's, yeah, but anyway, Siri heard me and they always chiming in. This is a very nice room. What's this? Closet?
I don't know. I hadn't had a chance to look.
Whew, look, they have little fresh robes. You can put on in a safe, extra comforter or something. Arn, as they say in our neighborhood.
I've never in my life said that.
Arn?
No.
Well, not you, but everybody else. Okay.
Just be glad you didn't open it up to Appalachian Hill.
There's the shower.
I want to go look at the water.
Well, look at the shower.
I know. I've already looked at it.
It's pretty. Got the soaps in it already. Toilet. Well, that's nice. Got the toilet paper wrapped in a sack. Yeah. And a picture. One of those lighted mirrors. Marble top. I guess they have a hair dryer. It is pretty.
I hope they have a hair dryer because I didn't bring one.
Too. I didn't bring one.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, me.
That don't open.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, me. Look like a visit to Dollar General later.
Is it really? I didn't bring one because hotels always.
Oh! Here we go. On the back of the door.
Okay.
All right.
Lord, you would never got that beard dry.
All right. There's the tub. Nice. You didn't bring a bath bomb, so I will have to go to Dollar General.
Which I might accidentally have.
I bet.
Look, you could sit up here and I could take a bath and you could
just read to you.
You could read poetry too.
Yes.
There's a
I bet they have
station.
one at the little store down there, which is on the same floor.
Coffee station. That was the spa.
It's not a store.
I think, but it had some clothes in front of it.
Got some Keurig. I bet it's all. Let's see. Decaffeinated, decaf. No, that's not decaf. That's not. That is.
Look, that's like a little shiplap, little faux
and black
shiplap.
Tea. Here's where we're putting all our stuff. A little what?
Like faux shiplap.
Yeah, I got the faux shiplap. Oh, what's her face? Probably told them to put it up there. What's her name?
There's the little. Oh, looky there. There's your little fridge.
Little fridge. Looks like a wine fridge more than a fridge. Look, here's a book on Mobile. The Scout Guide. Mobile Bass gonna be cool. Autograph collection.
I like this table. It's got some bling bling.
Yeah, it has 2 chairs over here. A little breakfast nook. And then it has a chaise.
I may just sleep over there.
A little sofa over there.
It's a big room.
Love the colors. The light blue, there's a mirror, nightstand, bed, headboard, another nightstand, return air and the air, and then here's the only thing you're sad about is it doesn't have a balcony, so don't fall off.
I bet the other floors do. I bet those do.
But we're on the first floor. There's a parking area under us.
Look, there's a gym. I see somebody running. Do you see them running?
No, but I feel sorry for him. Yeah, either that or a dog wagging its tail.
That is a person running. Why would a dog be wagging its tail? It's a person.
Where are they running from?
Or green shirt.
Where are they running from?
I don't know, but look.
Nice boats. So this is right outside the window. So pretty swank place. There's one of the live oaks right outside the window, which I like. It's not storming for the next few days, so that's a good thing. So anyway, very nice hotel room, and we'll tell you more about the Grand Hotel in this video. Got all kinds of stuff here to do. So as I said, this is the spa building, and you'll see the spa. They have an in-ground pool or indoor pool here. Kind of frou-frou. There's the back deck, and the spa and all is this way. Bless you. Hey, somebody sneezing. Anyway, all that stuff's that way. The indoor pool, fitness and spa and salon that way. Let's walk outside. on the veranda. Again, wearing the meta glasses, so if it's shaky, I'm just trying to live. So it's saying, because I know that one of the restaurants is in the main building, that's the only thing I think they need more around here is a little bit of signage on how to get this stuff, but that looks like that might be the main building. This is very pretty through here. Have some gliders there. And look at this live oak. I mean, this thing has grown down to the ground and has come back up. There's another huge one back there. It's a beautiful area through here. There's some ducks down there. Hey. Pretty ducks. There's the polar bears over there. There's the conference center. Anyway, they have a golf course across the street. They have restaurants here. I think, if I remember correctly, they have an outdoor pool. They have a putting green and all that you'll see. They have cabanas you can rent. So I think this is the historic part, and it's the oldest part of the hotel, I think. Yeah. And they had another one, I think, that burned down, maybe. I don't know. I've never stayed in the historic part, or we never have. One thing that I always say, one of their claims to fame is it served as a hospital in the Civil War. It'd be hard-pressed to find any big building or large house if there were a battle nearby that didn't. But anyway. This is the Grand Hotel. It says 1847. This is part of it. Now there's a restaurant back in there, or a lounge, fireplace, and I wish that were going. Beautiful old stuff. Another fireplace with no fire, but I mean, it is warm outside. There's a restaurant back there you can see. Pretty architecture. Is that the way to the Cannon?
Yeah, if you go right to that exit sign right there, just go out those doors at the end, you'll run right into them.
You're the man. Thank you, sir. So I guess this is another restaurant, or maybe part of the same one. There's a store. Hello. All right. How are you?
Good. Can I help you?
You don't have any bath bombs, do you?
Yes, we do.
You do? Okay, perfect. I just needed one. I don't guess it matters the fragrance. She'll like it either way.
Good afternoon, my name is Timmery. I'll be your cannoneer today. Welcome to Grandeur, Grits, and Glory since 1847, a tribute to the rich history among the century-old oaks. We have served as everything from a Civil War hospital to a World War II training facility, and today a world-class resort and golf course on the Robert Trent Jones Trail. During the Civil War, the Grand Hotel was used as a Confederate hospital. In 1863, wounded soldiers were transported by steamboat for treatment of wounds after the Battle of Vicksburg. Those who died in transit or those who died in the field hospital are buried at Confederate Rest, which is located across the street adjacent to the Azee Golf Course. Over 300 soldiers are buried there without gravestones or markers. Unfortunately, in 1869, a fire broke out in the Grand Hotel and destroying the letters that recorded their names. Because of extensive research by a group of dedicated individuals, 40 have been identified and corresponding grave markers have been placed. During the Civil War, the Battle of Mobile Bay took place 16 miles south of Point Clear. It was the largest naval engagement fought in U.S. territorial waters. It's where U.S. Admiral Farragut said, "Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead." With Fort Gaines, which is located to the west on Dauphin Island, Fort Morgan to the east at Mobile Point, the entrance of the bay is where the battle took place, less than 4 miles across. On August 5th, 1864, Admiral Farragut, with 18 ships and assault line, 4 of those being ironclad vessels, steamed between the two ports to fight the Battle of Mobile Bay. A Confederate squadron under Admiral Buchanan of 4 ships, one of those being the ironclad vessel CSS Tennessee, was waiting for him. One of the lead ships in the Union Navy, the USS Tecumseh, which is one of the 4 ironclads, struck a torpedo of mine and sank within minutes, taking with it 93 of its sailors along with its Captain Craven. They're still entombed aboard the Tecumseh today. In 1800, bay boats were the primary mode of transportation to and from Mobile. One such paddle wheeler, the Ocean Wave, unfortunately met its demise August 28, 1871, taking with it over 20 of its passengers. A bar, the Texas, served as an emergency hospital for the survivors. In addition to fire, boat disaster, and military involvement, hurricanes have made an impact on Mobile Bay. The hurricanes that caused the most damage to the resort occurred in 1906, 1916, 1979 Frederick, 2005 Katrina, and as recently 2020 Sally. Following each storm, the Grand came back bigger and stronger than ever. In 1941, the 3rd Resort Hotel reopened, and in 1947 became home to Lakewood Golf Course. Now a beautiful 36-hole golf course, it began with 18 holes. We're proudly part of the Robert Trent Jones Trail. During World War II, the Grand Hotel was used as a training facility for U.S. Army Air Corps and naval personnel in what was called Operation Ivory Soap. They learned to man ships across the Pacific and set up air bases, floating machine shops, and aircraft repair facilities in Guadalcanal, Guam, and the Philippines fighting Japan. From 1944 to 1945, over 5,000 troops trained here, which is a significant war effort. When we honor our military, we want to honor our military both past, those who are currently serving, those who have served, and those who have given the ultimate sacrifice. All Americans, as we all Americans now, are under one flag. Our flag is flown over Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, and Iraq by our military. We honor them, ourselves, and our country every day when we say the Pledge of Allegiance. While there any current or past military personnel so, would you please raise your hand? Give them a round of applause and thank you very much for your service. Appreciate it. Now, let's turn our attention to the cannon. What we have here is a replica of a model 1841 6-pound bronze smoothbore. This cannon was capable of firing a 6-pound cannonball a distance of 1,523 yards at a 5-degree elevation using 1.25 pounds of powder. These were used throughout the Mexican War and into the Civil War, but replaced by rifle artillery during the Civil War, which was far more effective. This gun would have had 8 individuals assigned to it. Each person would have had a duty of loading, firing, and positioning of the cannon. A well-trained crew was capable of firing about 3 rounds per minute. Now today I'm going to load this basically the same way they would have loaded, except we'll be using a 1/2 pound of powder, which is called a salute round, and for obvious reasons, no cannonball. So the first thing that would be loaded into the cannon tube would be your powder charge, which will be placed in and then ramped in. Next would be your cannonball, canister shot, or whatever was being fired from the cannon. Then one of the 8 individuals assigned to this gun would be at this position here. He would remove this brass filament from his artillery pouch, placing it into the vent hole, poking a hole into the powder charge. And then we'll remove this friction primer. It's exactly what they use. A lanyard placed here, when it's pulled, creates a spark, fires the cannon. Now we need your help today in accomplishing our mission. When I say ready, I'd like for us to do a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you may want to cover your ears. A 1/2 pound of powder will make quite a bit of noise. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God bless America.
Here is a little beach area. And a volleyball net set up there, very pretty. And that's the outdoor pool. Here's some bicycle rental that you would want to, I guess, exercise. Here are the biking and hiking trails. There we go.